Okay, so we are discussing the law of exponents. Just a second. Yeah. Laws of exponents. So we have already discussed the first law, that is, if we are having a to the power m into a to the power n, we can write it as a to the power m plus n. When there is a multiplication, we have to write the exponent, we have to add the exponent. Now the next one was, if we are having a to the power n by a to the power n, whenever we are having the division and the bases are same, these are called the base. These are called the base. So when the bases are same, and the exponent can be same, can be different, doesn't matter. When there is a division, we will subtract the exponent. This is what we were discussing yesterday also. When we are having a to the power m and whole to the power n, when two different exponents are there, we do the multiplication of the exponent. We write it as a to the power m into n. Okay. And the next one from here we need to discuss, that is, yeah, one more we have already discussed. Whenever we are having a to the power 0, that is 1. That means any number, any term, be it a number, be it a variable, anything having power 0 is just 1. Okay. Now number 4 is, if we are having a to the power m into b to the power m, if the exponents are same. Now the bases are not same. Yes, Arhan, this 1 2 3 4, are you getting it what I have written on the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you are already getting it. Okay, so till this 4 we have already covered. Yeah, right, Samya and Sat?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Next one is, whenever we are having a to the power m into b to the power n, m only, that means the bases can be different and powers are same in this case. Okay. The bases can be different, but the exponent is same. If that is the case we are having, then what we can do? We can write it as 2 into 5 to the power 3. This one we can write as a into b to the power n. This is how we have, what we are doing, we are just writing the common, the power, the exponent is common for both the number, so that we are writing it by giving the bracket, that this exponent is for both the term. So a is there, b is there. The way we take the common factor, same way you can understand over here, that we are just writing the common exponent by writing the bracket. Okay.
Yes.
Similarly, if we are having division, let's say we are having a by b, like this is also having power n and this is also having power n, then directly we can write a by b, both are having power n. Getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's solve few questions which is related
Yes,
to
ma'am.
these concepts. So, number 1, if we are having 2 to the power 2 by 3 into 2 to the power, into is in your book, it must be written as a dot, but please don't get confused, that is just multiplication. 2 to the power 2 by 3 into 2 to the power 1 by 3 is what? Yes,
Ma'am,
Arhan, Shamya, Saad, what will be getting from here?
ma'am, can I tell?
Yeah, please.
Ma'am, it would be 4 to the power 2 upon 3 into 1 upon 3.
wait, what you said, can you please repeat? Arhan, you were saying?
Ma'am, it would be 4 to the power 2 upon 3 into 1 upon 3.
We are not going to multiply the bases, Arhan. This is base, this is base. Okay. And the first rule is, before that, before my explanation, anyone else want to try this? Samia and Shad? Okay,
Ma'am,
let's
will
do
it
it
be
together.
2 raised to the power
Ma'am, it
2
will be 2
upon
raised to
3 upon
2
into
upon
1 upon
3.
3?
Ma'am, it will be 2 upon. Ma'am, it will be 2 raised to the power 2 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3.
Yes, that's how we'll be doing. Let's see what to do over here. Okay, the first rule is, yes, the first rule, Arhan, says that when the bases are same, when we are having 2 to the power 3, when we are having into 2 to the power 4, what we can do, we have to add the exponent. When the bases are same and both are in multiplication, bases are same and the terms are in multiplication, that time we have to add the exponent. That time we write it as a 2 to the power 3 plus 4. And I was explaining this concept yesterday, that when we are having a to the power m into a to the power n, we write it as a to the power m plus n. For example, when we are having 2 to the power 3 into 2 to the power 4, we write it as a 2 to the power 3 plus 4. That means 2 to the power 7. Why do we apply this rule like this? Because we can understand that this 2 to the power 3 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2. And this 2 to the power 4 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 4 times. Then how many times 2 we are having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 2 we are having 7 times. That's why the exponent became 7. Now let's get back to the rule. Every time we will not expand it like this. When the power will be 100, when the power will be fractional number, we won't be able to expand it like this. That time what we will do, we will directly apply the formula. What does the formula says? When the bases are same, 2 2 is there, and the powers can be same, can be different, doesn't matter. When the bases are same and both the terms are in multiplication with each other, when both the bases are same and the terms are in multiplication with each other, then we have to add the power. Then what is the last rule which I have written on the screen? What about this rule? Here I am saying the exponent is same. And in our question, the base is same, exponent is same. You see carefully, when the exponent m and m is there, then we are taking out common. When we are writing the exponent as a common exponent, that we can do over here, because here the base is not same, here the exponent is same. And what was the first rule? In the first rule, basis was same and both the term was in multiplication. So be careful, when the bases are same and the terms are in multiplication with each other, then we have to add the exponent. Now the exponent can be same, can be different, doesn't matter. For example, if we are having 2 to the power 3 into again 2 to the power 3, then bases are same and multiplication is there. Base, this one is base, this one is base. This 2 2 is the base. So base are same and multiplication is there, multiplication. Then what we have to do? We have to add the exponent. We have to add the exponent. Add the exponents. Let's add the exponent by writing the same base, that is 2 to the power 3 plus 3. That means it will be 2 to the power 6. Am I making sense to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So like this only, if we are having 2 to the power 2 by 3, if we are having 2 to the power 1 by 3, we just have to write the base which is same, and we have to add the powers. We have to add. So 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3, we will be adding it like this. Now the exponent can be same, can be different, Doesn't matter if the base is same, multiplication is there, add the powers. Clear? Please add the power and let me know what are you getting. Shamya, Shad, Arhan.
Ma'am, 2 raised to the power 3 upon 3.
2 raised to the power 3 upon 3. That means 2 to the power
1.
3 by 3 gone. Just a second. 3 by 3 gone. We are having 2 to the power 1. That is only 2, right? So the result is
Yes, ma'am.
only 2, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear now? If we will be having, now the second question, if we will be having 3 to the power 1 by 5 and then if the exponent is 4, what will be the result?
Ma'am, 3 raised to the power 4 upon 5.
Yes, whenever two different exponents are there, yes, Samya and Arhan, what are you getting?
Ma'am, I answered it, Arhan.
Okay, Arhan, you answered it. I thought it is Shad's first. Okay. Yes, Shad and Samya, what are you getting?
Three to the power uh, 3 to the power 1 upon 5 into 4.
Exactly. Yes, Samya,
Yes,
what we
ma'am.
will be doing? Same. We have
Yes.
to multiply the exponent. Whenever we are having two different exponent, different or same, doesn't matter. Two exponent, if you can see, you have to multiply them. 1 by 5 into 4, that will become 3 to the power 4 by 5. Okay. Let's go ahead. If we are having 7 to the power 1 by 5 over 7 to the power 1 by 3, what we will be getting? Yes, Shad, Samya, Arhan, what we will be getting?
Ma'am, 7 to the power 1 upon 5 minus 1 upon 3.
Is it so?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it
Yes.
so, Samya?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, it is so. Okay. So, what we will be having after that? 1 by 5 minus 1 by 3 is what?
Ma'am, we need to take LCM, which is 15.
Ma'am, LCM.
15. That means
Ma'am, 3 minus 5.
perfect. Samya, are you getting the same?
Yes, ma'am.
It will be 7 to the power what?
Minus 2 upon 15.
Minus 2 upon 15. Okay, now one rule was there which we have not discussed yet. Let me explain that rule, then we will write it again. So the rule says that the law of exponent says that whenever we are having a to the power minus m, it can be written as 1 by a to the power m.
Yes, ma'am.
Exactly what is the meaning of this law? This law says that whenever the exponent, whatever, like whenever we are switching the place of any number or any variable, whenever we are switching the place, that means if the term is sitting in the numerator, we are writing it in the denominator. Or maybe the term is sitting in the denominator, we are writing it in the numerator. Then we have to do one thing, that at the same time the exponent will reverse its sign. Let me write it. Whenever we are having 2 and I want to write this 2 in the numerator, how can we do so? So it's fine, this 2 can go in the numerator, nothing will change, only the exponent of 2, whatever was the exponent of 2, that exponent will reverse its sign. If the exponent is already positive, it will become negative. It will, if the exponent is negative, it will become positive. Okay, so here if we will focus, the exponent was positive 1. Since we have written this the same 2 in the numerator, the exponent will reverse its sign. Write it, whenever we will switch the place, exponent will reverse its sign. Exponent will reverse its sign. If it is positive, it will become negative. If it is negative, it will become positive. So it was already positive, it will be negative. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now,
Yes,
if we are having 2 to the power 3 by 5 is there, and I want to write this 2 to the power 3 in the denominators part. So as I said that it can go directly, nothing will happen. 5 will say, okay, you come and sit beside me with the multiplication sign. So 2 to the power 3 will come and sit over here. But since it has switched the place, it just was in the numerator, suddenly it came in the denominator. Switching the place means it is just moving from the numerator to denominator. Okay, so we have to change the sign.
-3.
It will be -3. Getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, in mathematics, we don't leave our answer anytime with a negative exponent. Okay, whenever we get negative exponent, it's our responsibility to convert it through represent it as a positive exponent. And we have understood how to reverse the sign of the exponent. That concept from here we have understood. Always this is the rule. We say that a to the power minus m can be written as 1 by a to the power m. But you should understand what the rule says, what the property says. That whenever the term will switch the place from numerator to denominator, from denominator to numerator, the power, if that is positive, will become negative. If it is negative, it will become positive. Okay. So when this 7 to the power minus 2 by 15 we are having, if you are leaving your answer over here, we cannot do so. Okay, that way there will be a deduction of maybe half marks or 1 marks for one, since one more step has to be there. Not only here, anywhere in mathematics, we are doing a lot of calculations and all, and we got our answer. The answer is having negative exponent and we left our answer over there. That is not allowed. Okay, we have to make the exponent of the term, whatever number is there, whatever term is there, that's exponent has to be positive in the final step. So 7 to the power minus 2 by 15 is not the final step. One more step we have to do. We have to make the exponent positive. How we will be making the exponent positive? Please let me know.
Ma'am,
Samia, Shad and
recip-
Arhan.
Ma'am, by doing reciprocal of the exponent.
So what can be written over here?
Ma'am, 7 raised to the power 15 upon 2.
Is it so?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone, is it so? Have I said that we have to write the reciprocal of the exponent? I
Sorry,
said
ma'am.
that
It would be 1 upon 7 raised to 2 upon 15.
exactly. The 7 is having the exponent. It is sitting where? It is sitting, if nothing is there in the denominator, that means 7 is sitting in the numerator's part. We can switch the place of the base. Okay, it will go in the denominator. Okay, what will be there in the numerator then? Nothing. 1 will be there in the numerator. 7 is going to the denominator. Why? To reverse the sign of the exponent. Are you getting me?
Yes, ma'am.
7 just jump to the
Yes, ma'am.
denominator. And whatever was the exponent, that will be there. Nothing will change. Only the exponent will reverse its sign. Getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
don't have to write the reciprocal of the exponent. We have to write the number. We have to think first whether the number is sitting in the numerator or denominator. Only 7 is there. 7 to the power minus 2 by 15 is there. Nothing else is there in the denominator. That means denominator can be 1 and the term is sitting in the numerator. Let's take it in the denominator. So the term will just as it is, it will go in the denominator with its own exponent. Only one thing will change, that is the sign of the exponent. Getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
What will be
Yes,
there
ma'am.
in the numerator then? Nothing. 1 will be there. We cannot write 0. 1 will be there. Getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's do few questions now. We will be doing all the questions from here quickly. Okay, let's do it. Number 1, 64 to the power 1 by 2. We have to find the solution of it. 32 to the power 1 by 5. By using the law of exponent, we have to simplify it. Number 3, I am showing you one of it. Rest of the question, just a second. No? Yes. Next one is 125 to the power 1 by 3. Let's do one together and then you have to do the rest of them by yourself. So 64, first thing first, we will try to write it in the exponent form. Okay, we will try to write it in the exponent form. So 64 can be written as 2 to the power what?
Ma'am, 2 to the power 6.
Yes, 64 we can write as a 2 to the power 6. Please check it. 64 when we will do the factorization. 2 3 times 6, 2 2 times 4, 2 1 times 2, 2 6 times 12, 2 8 times 16, 2 4 times 8, 2 2 times 4 and 2 1 times 2. So from here you can see we got 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 2s we got, right? So we can write 64 as a 2 to the power 6 and that is having power 1 by 2. Is it clear? Samya, Shad, Arhan?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we can write it
Yes.
as, now what can be written over here?
Ma'am, it would be 2 raised to
2
the
raised to the
power
power
6 into 1
6
upon.
into 1 by 2.
Okay, Arhan and Shad is saying the same thing. Samya, what will be there?
Yes, ma'am. The same.
Same. Are you also saying that we must write 2 raised to the power 6 into 1 by 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. We will be writing 2 raised to the power 6 into 1 by 2. That will be,
2 raised to the power 3.
okay. Samya, what will be there?
2 6 into 1 upon 2.
Is
2
it
raised
1
to the
upon
power
3, Samya?
Yes, ma'am.
2 raised to the power 3.
Check the calculation. 2 1 times 2, 2 3 times. Is it 1 by 3, Samya? When we are having 6 into 1 by 2, 2 3 times 6, numerator multiplied with the numerator. Denominator will be multiplied with the denominator. Nothing is there. So will it be 3 or 1 by 3, Samya?
Ma'am, 1 by 3.
1 by 3?
Ma'am, 3. Ma'am, 3 by 1.
Yeah, it will be 3. Because when we do the multiplication, 6 into 1 by 2, numerator will be multiplied with the numerator, denominator will be multiplied with the denominator. We can cancel out 2 and 6, that will be 3. Still, numerator will be multiplied with the numerator. That means we'll be getting 3 by 1 only, no?
Yes, ma'am.
That means the result will be 2 to the power 3, right? Okay, so
Yes.
all of you have already understood this one. Please do the next one. 32 to the power 1 by 5.
Ma'am,
Take your
32
time and do it.
Ma'am,
Yes.
32 can be written as 2 to the power 5.
Okay. And then,
And then it would be further written as 2 to the power 5 into 1 upon 5.
okay. Yes, Saad, you, what are you getting?
Same thing. Same thing.
Yeah,
Same thing. Same thing.
same. So
Yes.
32 can be written as?
2 to the power 5.
Yes, Samia, what are you getting?
Ma'am, same. 2 to the power 5.
And then 2 to the power 5 to the power 5, I'm 1 by 5, I'm going to write. That will be?
Ma'am, 1.
Ma'am, 125 power 1 minus 1 upon 3.
Okay, that one you are saying. It will be 2 to the power, just 1 or 2 also we can write. 125, Samia, you are saying it will be?
Ma'am, 125 power minus 1 upon 3. Answer.
Answer for the which one? Second one or third one, Samia?
Ma'am, third one.
Okay, answer you are saying it is 1 by 3?
Ma'am, minus 1 by 3.
Okay, this one is Samia's response. Yes, Saad and Arhan, please do it.
It would be 1 upon 125 into the power 3. Raised to the power 3.
Okay, Arhan, you are saying that. Arhan, you are saying, right, Arhan?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it single A or double A? Double A. You are saying that it will be 1 by 125 raised to the power 3. That's what you are saying, Arhan?
Ma'am, 1 upon 3.
1 upon 3. Like this, have I written it correctly the way you are saying? Yes, Saad. I'm waiting for your response.
Ma'am, it will be
What are you getting, Shad?
5 raised to the power 3. 5 raised to the power 3 into 1 by 3.
5 raised to the power 3.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Arhan.
Ma'am, can I rephrase my answer a little bit?
Yeah, sure. This is not you have written and we cannot work on that. Obviously, we can work on that. Tell me.
Ma'am, we can write 125 as 5 raised to the power 3, and then we can multiply 5 raised to the power 3 into 1 upon 3.
Yes, Samya, do you want to say anything?
Ma'am,
Okay, so you have already done the calculation. Now check it over. Let's check over here. What we are doing, we are first writing the given number, given base in the exponent form, if that is possible. That's what we have done for the first question. 64 we have written as a 2 to the power 6. 32 in the second question we have written as a 2 to the power 5. Now 125 is there. So we are trying to write it in the exponent form. 125 we are trying to write it in the exponent form. So we will do the prime factorization of 125. So 5 2 times 10, 5, 5 times 25, 5, 5. So we got 5 to the power 3. Okay. Now 1 by 3, one more exponent is there. That is fine. This is how we can write it. Now, one property of exponent was there. That is a to the power m to the power n is equals to a to the power m into n. We have to multiply the exponent. So here also we will be doing the multiplication of the exponent. So what are we getting? 3 into 1 by
And the
3,
answer,
3, 3
and
gone.
answer will be 5. Answer will be
Answer
5.
is 5. Can you see, Samya?
Yes, ma'am.
This is how we have to do it. Okay. The way we have done the first two questions, similar, whatever, not the first two questions. In this chapter, in this, whenever the question is related to law of exponent, whatever number you can see on the paper, on your question paper, on the screen, wherever you can see the question, first try to write it in exponent form. Any bigger number is there, please write it in exponent form always. Not about this question or the previous question. Every time, whenever we will see a bigger number, 64, 25, 32, any number which can be written as an exponent form, please write it. Just take a pause at that point and write it in the exponent form, and then think which law of exponent can be applied over here. Okay, let's do the next few questions also. Number 1 is 9 to the power 3 by 2. Number 2 is 32 to the power 2 by 5. Now you must have understood that every time we just have to write it in exponent form first. Number 3, 16 to the power 3 by 4. Number 4, 125 to the power minus 1 by 3. Please do it one by one. First, number 1. Okay, first we'll be doing number 1. 9 to the power 3 by 2. Samya,
Ma'am, are you assigning?
Raj. Yeah, Arhan, I'm going to write everyone's response over here. Please tell me.
Ma'am, we can write 9 as 3 raised to the power 2, and then we can apply the law of exponent by multiplying the powers, so that it would be 2 into 3 upon 2.
Okay. Yes, coming to you, Samya and Sat.
9 to be 3 is to 2, and using the law of exponents we can multiply it, and then we'll get the answer 3 is to 3.
Yes, Sad, you said no?
Yes, sir. The answer will be 3 is to 3.
Samya,
And the answer will be 3 is to 3.
your answer is 3 raised to 3. Yes, perfect. Now you all have understood the steps. I can see everyone is getting the same. I'm not going to explain because you all are getting it correctly. Next one.
Ma'am, 32 can be written as 2 raised to the power 5, and then by applying the law of exponent, we can multiply the powers, so that it would be 5 into 2 upon 5, and then it would be 2 raised to the
2
power 2.
raised to 2.
Shad,
My answer is 2 raised to 2. 2 raised to the power 2.
Shamya,
2 is
Samya,
to 2.
getting same. Okay, all are correct. Let's do the next one. Please do it.
16
My
can be
answer, my
Yes,
answer will be, my answer will be 2 raised to 3. Answer
2 raised to the power.
3.
Yes, Arhan, you were
Ma'am,
saying something.
16 can be written as 4 raised to the power 2, and then we would multiply the powers, so that it would be 2 into 3 raised to the power 4. 3 upon 4.
Then
Then it would be cancelled, and then it would be 4 raised to the power 3 upon 2.
that's it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Shamya,
Ma'am, 4 is to the power 3 upon 2.
your answer, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. One thing here I want to You have already given the assessment of irrational number, no? Arhan, you have not given, right, Arhan?
The assignment or the assessment?
Assessment.
Ma'am, I have given it.
Okay, everyone again. Just a moment, no, let me inform our team that already you have given irrational number. This x power exponent is there. Let me just give me a second. Yeah. Here I want to mention one thing, that whenever we are having this type, whatever we are having as a base, okay, whatever we are having as a base, please try to break it in a smaller part. Just start with the lowest number. Try to write it as a power of the, like we can also write 16 as a 4 to the power 2, but we can also write this 16 as a 2 to the power something. So always we will try to write it in the exponent of, like, the lowest number, whatever is possible. That means whenever you are having a number like 16 or be it any other number, please try to do prime factorization by using the lowest number. That is, if that is 16 is divisible by 2, please take 2. 2 8 times 16. Then again 8 is divisible by 2. Do it. 8 is also divisible by 4, but we are going to take prime numbers. Okay, so always take prime numbers, the lowest number, whatever is possible, whatever can divide our given number. So we can write 2 4 times 8, then 2 times 4. This is how we are breaking 16. This is how we are doing prime factorization of 16.
Yes, ma'am.
By taking prime numbers. If you would have taken 4, 4 is not a prime number. Prime number is a number where, like, only 1 and the number itself can divide that number. Okay, no other number can divide. 4 is already divisible by 2, so 4 is not a prime number. Okay, so we will always try to take prime number whenever we are breaking it, whenever we are factorizing it. We can write this 16 as a 4 to the power 2, but we can also write this 16 as a 2 to the power 1 2 3 4 4 2. Can we write it like this also?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we can also write this 16 as a 2 to the power 4. So whenever you are solving the question from law of exponent, please try to write it as the smallest number possible. That number's exponent, that is 2 to the power 4. Both are correct, but we will prefer writing it as a 2 to the power 4. Getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
So if we will write it as this one, 2 to the power 4 and then power 3 by 4, can you see exponent is getting cancelled now, just like the previous few questions,
Yes, ma'am.
and we ended up getting 2 to the power 3. So your response, Samya, correct. Arhan, it's correct, but you also need to now do one more step, because 4 to the power 3 by 2 you are saying. Can you see one more step is possible? 4 can be written as 2 square, and that's power 3 by 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you are breaking by taking a number 4, be careful. At last, again it is possible to proceed from there. Again your number, your base can be written as a, again your base can be written in exponent form, yes or no. If still it is possible to write it in exponent form, you must go ahead and write it in exponent form. Now at last step, if it is now not possible to write in exponent form, then we will leave that one as an answer. Okay, so 4 can be written as 2 to the power 2. And now again we will apply the same rule and we will be getting the same answer, that is 2 to the power 3 only. So either you can use my way, that is directly you can write 2 to the power 4, or if you are using your way, if you are starting with 4 to the power 2, that is also fine, that is also correct, but few more steps you have to perform. Are you getting it?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's do the last one. 125 to the power minus 1 by 3. Please do it.
Ma'am, the answer is 1 by 5. The answer is 1 by 5.
Who said? Shad, you
Ma'am,
said?
start. Yes, ma'am. The answer is 1 by 5.
Arhan,
Ma'am, do we have to explain how we got the answer, or just we have to tell the answer?
you can say the
That's
answer.
1 by
only.
5. That's 1 by 5. 1 by 5, not 1 by 3.
Oh, Shad, you are saying 1 by 5, not 1 by 3.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What about Arhan and Samya?
ma'am, I also got 1 by 5.
1 by 3.
Ma'am, 1
Arhan,
by 5.
1 by 5. Arhan, you
Yes,
just
ma'am.
have to say the answer for
1
now
by
because I can see you are understanding the steps. Okay, when I will ask, please let me know the steps as well. Then you can tell me the steps.
ma'am, 1 by 5.
Same Arhan, you also. Okay, let's check. So 125 can be written as 5 to the power 3 and whole is having power minus 1 by 3. Now when we will do the multiplication of the exponent, it will be 3 into minus 1 by 3. This gone. Minus 1 we are having. So it became 5 to the power minus 1. Now we know this 5, we can shift it in the denominator. What is there in the denominator? Nothing. 1 is there in the denominator. So 5 can go in the denominator. But at the same time, its power will reverse its sign. If the power is positive, it will become negative in the denominator. If the power is negative, it will become positive in the denominator. So it will become 1 by 5. Everyone's answer is correct. Okay. Just a second. Let me take other questions also. Two to the power 2 by 3 into 2 to the power 1 by 5. Next one. 1 by 3 to the power 3 by 7. Let's do this 2 first. Yes, Shamya, Shad and Arhan. Please do try.
Ma'am, it would be 2 raised to the power 2 upon 3 plus 1 upon 5. And the LCM would be 15. So it would be 10 plus 3. So it would be 13 upon 15. 2 raised to the power 13 upon 15.
13 upon 15 you are saying. 10 we are making.
Ma'am, it's 2 upon 3, right?
Oh yeah, it's 2 upon 3. By mistake, I have written 1 by 3. That's why I was thinking that why it became 10. Yeah, it is 10. Okay. Plus 3, 13 by 15. This, Arhan, you said, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Shamya,
Ma'am, I also got 213 upon 15.
you also
same
want to
answer.
say the same thing? We
Ma'am,
have
same
to
answer.
add the exponent.
Yes, ma'am.
Shad,
Ma'am, I got the same answer. I got the
same
same
answer.
answer.
Everyone is
Yes.
getting 2 to the power 13 by 15. 2
Yes,
to the
ma'am.
power 13 by 15. Okay. That means it is correct. You all are doing it in your notebook, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Whatever I'm asking over here, please try to do it in your notebook. Like anytime if I feel like I need to check the steps whether you are going well or not, the steps you have performed is correct or not, I'll ask you to send the snap of that to our operation team. So just keep doing each and every question in your notebook. Okay, now I can see you are already getting it, but if I'll feel that you are not getting that well, you are not understanding the concept, then I'll see where exactly you are not understanding. So that time I'll ask you to send the snap. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
If we are having 1 by 3 cube and whole to the power 7, what to do over here, Shamia, Saad and Arhan?
Ma'am, it would be 1
we
raised to the
have
power 7 upon
Ma'am,
3.
1 raised to
Ma'am, upon ma'am, can I repeat?
Yeah, sure. Arhan, you are saying, or Shad, you are saying?
Ma'am, Arhan.
Arhan. Okay, continue.
Ma'am, it would be 1 raised to the power 7 upon 3. 3 raised to the power 3 multiplied by 7. So it would be 1 upon 3 3 into 7. So it would be 3 raised to the power 21.
Like this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Shad. Shamia.
same answer.
Same.
Same answer.
1 by 3 raised to the power
1 raised.
21. 1 by 3 raised to the
No,
power
ma'am.
21. Okay, this is our answer over here. We don't have to worry. We just have to leave our answer as it is, because as I said initially, that we always try to keep our answer with positive exponent. Here the exponent is already positive, so we are not going to disturb that. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
let's do the next one. What to do over here? Please do it. Shamia, Shad and Arfan.
11 raised to the power 11 raised to the power 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 4.
Arhan, you are saying?
No,
Ma'am,
Sad, sir.
it's Raj.
Shad said.
Ma'am, ma'am.
Okay. 11 raised to the power 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4.
Minus 1 by 4.
That is
Ma'am, the LCM would be 4.
Yeah, LCM 4.
yeah. Then
Ma'am, 2 minus 1.
2 minus
that then
1 by 4.
Ma'am, 11 raised to
11
the
raised to
power
1 by 4.
both are responding the same thing. I can see. What about Samia?
Ma'am, 11 is to 1 upon 4.
Are you doing the same?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So yes, it will be 11 raised to the power 1 by 4. Okay. This is how we have to do it. Next one. 7 raised to the power 1 by 2 into 8 raised to the power 1 by 2. It will be Samia, Shad and
Math will be
Arhan.
7. Math will be 7 into 8. 7 into 8 whole raised to the power 1 by 2. So 56 raised to the power 1 by 2.
Yes, Arhan, you are saying or Shad, you are saying?
No,
Ma'am,
ma'am,
Sad.
Sad. Ma'am, Sad.
Yes, Shad, what you said?
Math will be 7 into 8 whole raised to the power 1 by 2.
Okay. 7 raised to the power 1 by 2 is as it is, and you are saying 4 raised to the
No,
power
no,
2
no,
and
ma'am.
then power.
No.
Yeah, what? This
Ma'am,
is
he's saying
Arhan's response.
something else. Ma'am, it's 7. 7 is
Please,
same.
please tell me
it's
what are you
7 into
saying?
8. Man, 7 into 8. 7 into 8.
7 into 8. Okay.
Whole raised to
Go
1 by 2.
like this. Have I written it correctly the way you are saying?
Yes, ma'am. 7 into 8. Whole raised to 1 by 2. Yeah. So that will be
Then,
56. 56 raised to 1 by 2.
then
Raised to that's it.
that's it. Okay. Yes, Samya and Arhan.
Ma'am, it's same.
I'm saying
Same. Yeah.
56.
We can write it like this only. It is 7 raised to the power 1 by 2 into 8 raised to the power 1 by 2. Directly we can use the law of exponent. Both can be, since the power is same, we can give a whole bracket and we can write the power aside. So yes, this is how we can write it.